Get ready for sports news and entertainment. All right here, your 7 minutes with Simmons starts right now.
The goddamn rat found the cheese, boys. He found the cheese, and Florida gets... They get it back on the road from the Oilers. I don't like it. And hide the cheddar and the marble and the peppercorn because Marshy is sniffing. And he's got the scent. Like, Florida ties it up in Edmonton last night. We'll get into that in a minute. Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Episode number 15. I'm Christian Simmons, your host of 7 Minutes with Simmons. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this time around. Let's talk a little bit about yesterday. What a beautiful day it was here in Niagara Falls. I don't know where you reside from tuning into this cast, but I believe it was relatively nice right across Ontario. Had a chance to get out to the beach yesterday, and I'm on the way there, and the bridge goes up. I can't do it anymore with these bridges, man. Can we just get a bunch of overpasses, please? Like, I probably wasted 45 minutes of my day yesterday waiting for a boat. Like, Christ, I spent enough time out there waiting for cars. Like, have you seen the drivers here in Niagara? It's awful. Like, So I get out on the country roads, I'm heading out to Sunset, Niagara on the Lake, kind of, nice. I feel like I should be out there listening to Cruise. Yeah, baby, you song. Yeah, I feel like, windows down, not a problem in the world. I'm flying, soaring, and, I'm expecting no issues. We're going to be direct right through, but nope. Tim and the gang had to raise my bridge. And you know what? Not even once. They did it again on the way back. Like, I hate it. Does anybody remember that movie Tintin, by the way? Comment down below if you know Tintin and that movie. Just, I loved it. Anyways, the task at hand is hockey. Not beaches, more specifically, Brad Marchand just getting it done on June 6th. What is with this guy and June 6th? He scored, this is not his first rodeo. He scored in a huge OT winner 11 years ago on this date, or yesterday, if you're listening to this, on the 7th, for Boston. He does it again last night, gets a huge goal there in regulation, and then his second in overtime, just getting it done, this guy, like, why did you have to use the exercise bike, you little rat? Reports have been made about Marshy taking off all of his gear in that third intermission to kind of, keep the legs going, and it paid off. God damn it, did it pay off? Like, he hopped on and, just keeping those legs going, comes out in overtime, gets it done. But with all jokes aside, this was just a great game to watch. And, for so many reasons. McDavid doing godly things, setting up dry, early in this one, gets the Rogers Place bumping, and just had a lot of movement out there throughout the game. I loved his game. I thought he played great, out there as well for Edmonton. I thought Evander Kane, again, played great. Had lots of great looks. Eki and Bush on the back end also both played great. And Stewart, the skin man, Stu, how many times did he save the day, man? Oh, that one play in the first overtime, like Skinner sprawls out with the pads to get that one. And then there was another one in regulation. Skinner, like, he practically jumped from a standing position. Like, he was, I guess, a little out of position. The puck pretty much redirects right towards him, and he jumped, like, levitates up in the air, bounces his left shoulder to get a piece. Like, incredible to redirect and meet that redirected puck. Just incredible stuff, and an excellent game of hockey, from both teams. I thought Florida really controlled this one, though, lads. They were unreal. Marshy the whole night in everyone's kitchen. Like, he was all over the place. You got to give him a ton of credit. Barkov and Tkachuk just suffocating defensively all over the ice. And Bobrovsky just out of this world. So composed. He looks like he's playing shinny out there. Like, I don't know what you could do. You can't rattle this guy. You cannot rattle Bobrovsky. He slides horizontally with ease. You know, he's making saves with no problems. And, such an impressive game from both of these teams. And what a game. If you were at the Rogers place last night, I'm envious because what a game, just unreal. But the tail of the tape is a tough pill to swallow. We go back to Florida all tied up. Now, am I nervous? You're damn right I am. I thought that was probably a must-win game last night for Edmonton. You know, it's so hard to beat Florida as it is in any building on any night, but in a cup final in Miami on their home turf, I don't know. I see this one going back 3-1, game 5, must win here at the Rogers place. And I don't get the warm and fuzzies, boys. I just don't. Like, Florida is just too good. They're too good, and you could see it last night. You could see the way they were controlling the game. Edmonton had little bursts. They had little kind of punches where they were able to break through the neutral zone. They got the puck in deep. They developed some offensive zone time, but Florida was still able to do what they've done to so many teams before Edmonton, which is get in on the forecheck, grind you down, induce those mistakes below the goal line, and basically hold the blue line like they're a brick wall. The pinches are on point. They're just an impossible team to compete with on so many levels. In Edmonton, they got the best guy. They got the best chance. They're probably the closest, but I don't know. Like, I don't have the warm and fuzzies, boys. I just don't. Let's hope I'm wrong. That's going to do it. Episode 15, 7 minutes with Simmons. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace.